Well, good morning, friends. 2 vlogs in 1 week. Can you believe it? So yeah, it is Thursday and I'm vlogging today, and you will see this video tomorrow. It's early yet. Percy woke me up early this morning. He is still having an issue about going potty in his crate at night. Now, he is 7 months old, and by now he should be able to go 8 hours without peeing in his crate. But no, this morning about 5 o'clock, see, this was probably all my fault. This whole issue is probably my fault. I didn't make sure he went outside to go potty last night before we went to bed. And I guess I'm just treating him like he's an adult dog, and he's not. Should have made sure he went out. And then at 5 o'clock this morning, he started scratching on the door of the crate, and I told him to be quiet. And so he probably needed to go to the bathroom. So it's my fault. But I had a mess to clean up this morning, and so that was not a fun way to start my day. So yeah, I was reading some articles about, how to keep your puppy from going to the bathroom in their crate. And they said to take away the water bowl a couple of hours before bed, which I haven't done. I'm going to start doing that. And make sure they go out and go potty before you go to bed for the night. And I didn't do it. Sometimes I do that and sometimes I don't. And I'm just going to have to more consistently make sure he goes out to go potty. A lot of times though, I'll get him, because he's sleeping on the couch and it's time to go to bed. And I'll say, come on, Percy, let's go outside and go potty. And he doesn't want to go out. And I'll force him out the dog door. And then 2 seconds later, he turns right around and comes right back in. So I guess I'm going to have to physically make him go down off the deck to go potty before he goes to sleep at night. He's laying right here by me on the love seat. You can see Oliver and Sally over there. Yeah, so we got that problem. And then Sally, poor little Sally, she's not doing very good, you guys. Tuesday night, I guess her breathing, I was downstairs editing the video you saw Wednesday. And I came upstairs and Scott said something about, I think you need to get her a vet appointment tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he said, yeah, her respirations per minute were 40. And a normal dog her age is in 30, between 30 and 40. And her respirations were a little, getting a little more. And he said she was real restless and was kind of acting a little bit like she was when we took her to the emergency vet back in July. But her respirations when they admitted her was 130. when they admitted her into to the hospital, the vet hospital in July, her respirations was 130. So wasn't even close to that bad. But she, like I said before, she's been coughing a lot, and I'm just concerned about her. So then Wednesday morning, she seemed a lot better. And I knew her vet that she's been seeing that's familiar with her condition, familiar with her case, wasn't going to be in the office till Friday, till tomorrow. And so I thought, oh my goodness, do I try to make a vet appointment for Wednesday and see a vet that knows nothing about her and can only go by the notes in her chart? I just didn't feel comfortable that we'd get a very good outcome from that. And so I chose to wait till Friday. And so I called, and she's got an appointment tomorrow on Friday. And then I was second guessing myself all day or all morning, because she was still acting kind of restless, and her breathing was faster and all that. And So I'm just like in the bathroom, and I'm like, had that feeling in the pit of my stomach, like, I think I did the wrong thing, and I don't, second guessing myself. And so finally I just prayed, it's like I said, God, I said, you know exactly how this is going to turn out. You know how much we love her, and I know that you love her and care about her. And so just give me peace that I made the right decision. And please just stabilize her till we can get to the vet on Friday. It's like I told God, it's like, I know you could heal her if you wanted to, or if that was your will, but I don't think that's what the plan is. And so I'm not expecting a miracle that she would be healed, but just keep her stable till Friday. Well, then I did. I got peace about it. And I also said, if this is the wrong decision, don't let me rest. And, keep me thinking I need to call the vet and make an appointment for earlier. And I got a peace about it. And she did stabilize. She didn't get any worse. She was actually doing a lot better yesterday. So this morning she's been real sleepy. She doesn't really want to. She was still sleeping in the bed when I got up. But I'm sure when I start fixing their food, she's going to get all happy and want to eat. So there's that. And so just keep saying your prayers that however many days on this earth she has left, we can keep her comfortable. And I'd really love to at least get another year with her. That's kind of been my prayer, that we would get another year. But I don't know. I don't know if that's what's going to happen or not. I really think what needs to happen is she needs to have her medications adjusted. She has not had them adjusted since she got sick in July. She was doing really good on those medications at the doses that she's on now. But other than the blood pressure medicine, which was making her sick, I think, knock on wood, we've got that straightened out. She's doing better on this new pill, the benazepril. She's doing better on that. But I think maybe she needs more furosemide. I think her furosemide dose needs to be increased. That's her diuretic. And from what I've been reading, it's not uncommon that they would need to have their medications adjusted. So I'm thinking that's what's going to have to happen. So anyway, that's the update on the doggies. Mr. Oliver's doing great. He rolled in something yesterday. It wasn't even smelly. It was just dirt or black, like he got into the fire pit or something, and he was filthy. So Olivia gave him a bath yesterday, and he looks nice and white and shiny, and he's soft. So yeah, so there's the doggy updates. And so I got to feed them. I'm kind of stalling for time here. I don't like to feed them too early. But like I said, Percy got us up an hour early. Ugh. With a mess for me to clean up. Isn't that always fun? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get them fed. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. I don't know what this day is going to bring. Yeah, we'll just take it. We'll just play it by ear. We'll probably do some cleaning and maybe some cooking. I don't know. Olivia has to go to work today, so I need to do that. I do have a cleaning organizing project that I want to get done. It's an area in my house that I've been trying different things, different ways to organize it, and I've yet found a system that I like. So I may, after I drop Olivia off, I may go over to Dollar General and see if they have some kind of an organizing bin or something that might work in this particular area. I'm using these canvas totes right now for stuff, and it's just not working. It's just not working. So I'm hoping to find a different system. If I can find what I'm looking for at Dollar General, we may work on that project today. So anyway, I'll pick you back up later when I am doing something. I am home from taking Olivia to her cleaning job. I stopped over at Dollar General to look for some organizing bins for my project that I want to get going on, and I didn't have nothing. So that project's going to be on hold for a while till I figure something else out. But it is time to break my fast, and I'm very hungry. This is quite a large, it kind of grew on me, yogurt parfait. I've got some cashew milk yogurt, fresh blueberries, just a drizzle of stevia syrup, some of that granola bar that I made, the crumbs from the granola bar, and some hemp seed. So I'm going to enjoy this. This might wind up being my breakfast and my lunch. If I get hungry a little bit later, I'll probably have a taco salad. But yeah, this is what I'm going to enjoy. And then I gotta get busy doing something around here. So I'll catch back up with you later. So this might seem very silly, but I am getting my steps in by walking my living room, watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Donna from Delightfully Southern, and I just walk the room. I walk kind of a circuit around my coffee table, back behind, and listen to that bird scream, behind the couch to the door, and then turn around and back again, and I'll walk it the entire time that I watch this video. It's a way to get exercise even when the weather's really bad, or if you're like me, I have really bad knees, and so walking on uneven surfaces really gets to me. So this is a safe way for me to get some exercise. So I'm going to get this done, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So this is the area that I want to get organized. I tried putting the chips in this area. It was not easy because we have our boots there. So basically I need to put stuff in those bottom two drawers that I don't need to get very often because the boots are in the way. And then this cabinet, this upper cabinet, and all of this are my canned goods. And then up in this cabinet, it started out being the chip cabinet, and it's become a mess, and all the chips won't fit up there, so that didn't really work. So then I thought, well, I'll put them out here in these totes. Well, this tote kind of interferes with the refrigerator door a little bit, and it just doesn't look very organized at all. So I was looking online just a few minutes ago about ideas of how to organize bags of chips creatively, and I saw where they took a curtain rod and then they hung the chips off of it with coat hangers that have the clamps on them for like pants. So I'm like, I have a curtain rod and I have a bunch of those clampy clothes hangers. So I'm going to give it a try. It probably won't work. The chips probably all end up falling off. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it because I want to get this area all cleaned up. So I went ahead and put the curtain rod up because that was challenging in and of itself. And I kind of have it, half of it balanced on this shelf. My words aren't wanting to come today. On this shelf to hopefully keep it from falling, and I've got it tightened as tight as I can tighten it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and move all of this stuff out of here and then start the process of hanging the chips, and we'll see what happens. It either won't work at all or my family will not like it. Or it might work and my family will like it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just trying to be creative here and thinking outside the box. We ended up getting this baby gate that's basically attached to the wall because in order to keep Percy, and actually the other dogs too, out of the entryway, because Bo spends the night in here and we've got all of our barn boots out there and they're so gross. They go out there and lick the bottom of our barn boots. It's just so disgusting. So we had this blockaded off, and it was so inconvenient because the blockade was too tall. I couldn't step over it, and it was a real hassle to move it. So whenever I needed to go out in the entryway for anything, I had to go all the way around and come through my bathroom.
So finally I decided, let's just get one of these gates. It's semi-permanent. It's got a door on it, and it has worked out really well. The only issue we've had is that Percy stuck his head through there and got it caught. So I've got that frog sitting there, and he hasn't done that since. So that puppy, I tell you. So anyway, Sally wants down off the couch. Gotta get her down, and then we'll get started on this chip mess. Well, I don't think it's gonna work because all of my hangers are too wide. I don't know how they did it. Oh man, that was a good idea in theory. But I don't have any that are narrow. I mean, that kind of works. I liked the concept of this, but I'm not sure if the application is going to be doable. Well, that way it works if you just clamp it on one side. Well, let me do that, and then what I might end up having to do is I might have to end up buying a different kind of hanger to hang those off of. We'll see. We'll just keep going and see what happens here. Well, the jury's going to be out on this one. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I ended up putting one bag on either side of the clip, and that definitely helped. If we like this system, then I will invest in some different hangers that have stronger clamps on them, because these clamps are kind of wimpy. In fact, these tortilla chips are too heavy. It wouldn't stay. And then I put all of our little pouches of nuts in this basket, easily accessible. And now the refrigerator can be opened easily, and I think it looks a lot better. Like I said, we'll see what the family thinks, and we'll go from there. But hey, at least I'm trying. I told Scott, I said, I still have not figured out a good system for all these snacks out here. And what's nice too is now we can see how many partial bags of things we have. I did not realize we had two open bags of potato chips plus a bag that's not opened. So yeah, so now we can clean this stuff up, eat it. Because it was down in those totes, you couldn't even see what was down there. So, like I said, we'll see how it goes. So I'll keep you updated on the status of this arrangement. wanted to show you guys, if you guys remember in my Decorate With Me for Easter video, I had put this carrot garland on the shelf above my fireplace. And I sat with it for a few days and I just didn't like it. Didn't like the way it looked at all. So I took it down and then I thought, well, I'll try to put it in a basket. Well, with the jute twine on it that held it together, that made it actually a garland, I couldn't get them to set right in a basket. So, gasp, shock and gasp and awe, I cut them apart. And so they are no longer a garland. They're just a bunch of carrot-shaped wooden beads. And I really like them a lot better. It gives me a lot more choices of what to do with it. And so this is the only basket I really had that would hold them well. But I think in my thrifting adventures, I'm going to be looking for a wicker basket that's bunny shaped and that would hold these carrots. Probably won't happen this season, but if I find it sometime in the future, I will get it for the purpose of putting these carrots in, because I just think they look really cute like that. And then let me show you what I did with my centerpiece on my kitchen table. On my dining room table, I should say. So this is what I did. If you remember, I had a smaller tray and then I just had the mushrooms and stuff sitting off to the side. Well, I couldn't really find anything for the mushrooms that looked right. So I just decided to get a bigger tray that I had downstairs, and I just made one big arrangement out of it on this bigger tray, and I can just move it off of the table easily. And it's basically all the same elements that was on the centerpiece before. The only thing I added was this bead garland thing, this strand of beads. I really like it. So this is how the shelf looks without the carrot garland on it. I like it so much better. I just put this little bead garland, I just kind of intertwined it in there and have the one little tassel dangling over. I just think it looks cleaner. I just like it better. So that's how that looks now.
this is where I'm going to go ahead and end this video today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I was able to encourage you or motivate you. That's the word I'm looking for. Words are still not coming good to me, and it's already in the evening. But anyway, hope I was able to motivate you in some way. Hope that idea of hanging the potato chips was interesting. I cannot take credit for that. It was just something I found when I Googled it. So anyway, I'm hoping it'll work out. The family reacted to it not totally negatively, so we'll see how it goes. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll see you all later. Bye-bye, friends.